Hello, I'm Riley Rose Harris, the creator of the Clear the Fear method, and today this video is going to walk you through how to use the method effectively and efficiently. Hi guys, and welcome to this video where I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use my Clear the Fear method. So this video is for you if you want to understand how to use the method and how to use it efficiently and effectively to help you rewire your subconscious limiting beliefs. I am so excited. This method has not only changed my life, it's changed thousands of my clients' lives, and I want to ensure that it changes your life as well. This method came because I decided that I wanted to completely change my life. Every area of my life, I wanted to manifest my dream body, my dream relationship, my dream career, my dream financial reality. And when I started to go down, that journey of personal development of, okay, how do I make this happen? I am a Capricorn manifesting generator, so I want everything yesterday. I want to know how it works. I want it efficiently, effectively. And everything that I was learning, every book that I read, every podcast I listened to, every single thing that I learned said that in order to create the life that you desire, that you have to change your beliefs. When your beliefs are incongruent with the reality that you desire, it's the formula to create the life that you want. And I was like, okay, great. And everything that I followed said the same thing. So I was like, great. How do we do it? And again, no matter what podcast I listened to, no matter what book I read, they all explain why this is so important, but no one explained to me how to do it. And that really bothered me. So over the past 5 years, I have been researching, developing, and creating this method to reprogram your limiting beliefs. So here we are today, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we do it. So the Clear the Fear method was named because essentially at the end of the day, the reason why you're not attracting that thing that you desire is because that you have a subconscious fear that is blocking you from attracting it. So when we clear that hidden fear, your brain will automatically, without effort, naturally move towards the thing that you're desiring. If that's more money, if that's your soulmate, if whatever it may be, because then it feels good to do. There is pleasure to do so. Our brain naturally moves away from pain and moves towards pleasure. But the problem is we have all of these incorrect associations with things that we consciously desire, meaning we consciously want more money, but we subconsciously fear it. Okay, we have a lot of fears when it comes to attracting the things that we desire. And if we didn't, then we have already have had it. So my job is to help you clear all of your fears so that you naturally, without effort, manifest a life beyond your wildest dream. So let's go through the process. So when you are in the Higher Self app, you have access to so many Clear the Fear recording tracks and also a track called Clear Any Limiting Belief. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through how it works. The track literally walks you through clearing it, but if you are facing any confusion, wondering how to use it, this video is for you. So step number 1 is you want to make sure that you're in a really regulated state. Okay, if you're currently feeling really triggered, if you're currently in fight or flight, meaning like this type of energy of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. You can feel your heart racing. You're currently feeling super anxious, super stressed. The formula won't be as effective because that's like trying to fix fire with fire. We are trying to re-regulate you. We are trying to get you to a regulated state. And in order to work with your brain, in order to make the most effective healing, we have to make sure that you are feeling peaceful, you are feeling regulated. Because essentially what we are doing is we're showing that scared part of your brain that there's nothing to be scared of. So if your body is feeling scared and you're trying to heal something, is like trying to fight fire with fire. So we want to make sure that you're feeling really regulated. How do we do that? Number 1, just take some deep breaths. I love an inhale for 7, counting to 7, holding for 2, and breathing out for 8. Okay, so we get regulated. Go outside, take a walk. It really doesn't have to be this whole elaborate thing. You can literally just lay down and just do some really big deep breaths before, or check out another track in the Higher Self app. There's literally one called Regulate Your Nervous System to get to a more regulated state. Okay, so for just making sure you're not coming to the track of like, just regulate yourself first, it will be much more effective. And step number 1 is we're getting you to access the fear. So either you're going to be already aware of the fear, and if you're not aware of it, you can go into Clear Any Limiting Belief, Clear Any Fear. Okay, so if there's a reality reality that's happening and you don't want it to be happening and you have no idea why. Maybe you keep getting ghosted, expenses keep coming up, whatever it may be, go into clear any fear and check out the journal prompts, okay? It's on the top right-hand corner and you're going to do those journal prompts first. Then you are going to figure out what that underlying fear is. Those journal prompts are there to help you underline and figure out what the fear is. So once you have the fear, you can go into clear any fear, or you may already be aware of what your limiting belief is. Maybe it's that you have a fear that making money has to be hard. Maybe you have a fear of attracting your soulmate. Maybe you have a fear of manifesting your dream body. Maybe you have a fear that if you have more money that you're going to lose someone. Okay, these are some really common ones. So you're going to go into that exact track and you still want to do the journal prompts first, okay? Because that's already going to help your subconscious mind get on board with clearing this thing, okay? So step number 1 is you do the journal prompts. Then you start the track. You're going to hit play, headphones on, you're in a peaceful place, you know that no one's going to distract you, and you allow yourself to receive the clearing, okay? So the first step is accessing that fear in your body. I prompt you in the clearing of how to do that. If you're having trouble accessing it, feel free to pause it, okay? Feel free to pause it and we can negotiate with your subconscious mind, okay? It's like we're negotiating with a toddler. So you want to be like, don't worry, we have all the time in the world. There's nothing to be afraid of. And I am here waiting. I have nowhere else to be. I have nothing else to do. Again, reminding you don't want to be in a rush. You don't want to force this. We're working with a really scared toddler, which is your inner child. And so we want to just face it with love and you know, work with it instead of against it. So when you start to feel those sensations happen in your body, I'm then going to ask you and I'm going to prompt you to go back to the very first time that you felt this feeling. Again, if you are having trouble accessing it, pause the recording. This formula, this method has 100% success rate, okay? So it's impossible for you not to access it. If you have a brain, you have the ability to access it, okay? So just reaffirm to yourself that I will find the fear. And again, pause the track and just allow it to come and set the intention that you are going to find the fear. You're going to find the memory, okay? And something you can repeat in your mind is like, okay, if I don't know, you can just say, I know I don't know, but when is the very first time that I felt this fear? And just go back. Allow yourself to go back to the very first time that you felt this fear, okay? And you're just going to notice the event there, okay? And the rest of the recording and the track is really self-explanatory. We get you to reprogram the story. We get you to come back to the present moment to show your subconscious mind that that moment is no longer happening, that was in the past and this is now, because your subconscious mind thinks that everything is happening at all times. That's why even though this thing happened when you're 2 years old, you're still afraid of it because your subconscious mind thinks it's still happening. And so on a scientific level, we are literally just taking that old limiting belief, that neural pathway, and we are reprogramming it and rewriting it. So when you come back to now, it shows your brain that that is in the past and this is now, and there's actually nothing to be afraid of. And when the track is complete, you're going to notice that the feeling is either gone or completely shifted into a different state. And that's the clear the fears. So I'm so excited for you to experience this. It is truly changed my life and all of my clients, and we're just getting started. So if you have any questions about how to use a track, just leave it below. And we're so excited for you to get this healing. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. I can't wait for you to experience it yourself.